Hello and welcome to Series 1, Episode 1 of MiniEarthship Calc. And in this episode we're gonna have a look on how to do the tire calculations and some of the preferences related to it. As you can see, you can have pick between the Euro model being here and the global model being here. As it says, click on the illustrations of the model you wish to calculate. Clicking on the illustration will give you a more detailed view on the model, and it also gives you a start button to start calculating, but it also says before you start you'll need to know a few things. First, you'll need to know the size of the tire you're gonna use. Then you're gonna need the lengths of 6 walls, and they're indicated here: wall number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wall number 6. You need to know the number of rows for a wall, and generally it's just a few rows here, because here we'll have the window on it. It'll be a lot more rows over here, and generally 1 or 2 rows less over here, because of you want the roof sloping backwards for water catchment. It also states that the tire size used in this model is a 235/75 R15. Click Start to continue. The other model you can do is the Euro model. And before we gonna click on Start, I wanted to go to Edit Preferences and go to the building data. As you can see, I've already pre-filled it in. You can fill in a tire size. I'm gonna use the tire size used in the model here. My preferred model is the Euro model, and I filled in the length of the different walls. I'll explain them later. And I state out that I automatically want to use this for calculations, so I already had this saved, so I'm just gonna cancel it. Well, if I go to the global model now and I pick Start, you can see that he indeed uses the tire size default, but there's no wall lengths there. That's because the wall lengths I entered were for the Euro model, and I stated that that was my preferred model. So now you can see the colors match the colors on the floor plan to make it a little easier. So the length you need to put in here is the length of wall 1, being blue. So this is the way to work. We're gonna have a go at the Euro model because it's already pre-filled, as you can see. And now we're gonna have a look at this all. This is the length of 1500 centimeters, being 15 meters. We'll go for 4 rows over there, 2 being underground, 2 being above ground level. That would bring it about 50 to 60 centimeters above ground with this tire size, depending on how much they swell during pounding. Second wall is the 805 over here. This is the dividing wall between the living space and the greenhouse, and it will carry windows as well, so it'll be about 4 rows as well. Then we'll go to the both inner parts of the wing. There'll be like 9 rows in height. Oh, I said 9. That's a warning telling me I should enter something. Then we get the other one being 9 as well. Then we'll go to 8 rows for the side walls. The side walls are exactly the length in between those 2 walls. We'll go to 8 rows because we want to slope down, and the back wall will be 8 rows as well, because we want to have this in order as well. So it tells us how many tires we need to build this. We can do a recalculation if we want to, like we could recalculate with the same tire size, same wall length, but we just want to know how many tires are in a row. So, well, here's the answer. 66. So this about closes our little demonstration on how to calculate tires. If you want to go back to the main screen, you just click home and you'll see there we are again. Hope to meet you again in the next video. We'll be explaining a different part there. Bye.